stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against it all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should have changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I thrive when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool. Yeah, man, I got this in the bag like school. They're trying to rock the boat, but the ride's too smooth. Cause I'm trying to bid the goal, and the vibes don't lose. You guys are old news, and your styles don't ooze. You're going head to head with the guy who won't move. Your tide goes snooze with your blind old views. Yeah, you couldn't walk a yard or a mile in my shoes. Yeah, I'ma smile all the way to the dubs. Cause what's an extra mile if you come from the muds? I'm a wild out, watch me ramp it up. Check my style out, everybody look. I'm like Gordon Ramsay, that's the style I cook. My old thing fancy, I don't give a. I ain't giving up now, till I'm living good now. Won't stop until I'm at the top, so high you have to look down. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, 6 foot tall, 172 pounds, one of the slickest heavyweights of all time. And facing him, Riddick Bowe, 6 foot 5, 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson. Here comes Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe. Despite being 6 foot 5 inches tall, one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach, this is going to be a shot night.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic gold medalist and the two-time heavyweight champion of the world and truly one of the all-time greats, introducing Floyd Patterson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck.
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it off. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
How did he absorb that hook? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. He missed with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Coming back to life now, starting to land some punches.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he just missed with that left jab. Both men step back for just a moment. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action. On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Very smart, very sharp. This is the fit young man style that he's got to get inside that long reach. Not many fights can do that.
He blocks the uppercut. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
I've seen that happen so many times. Don't take things for granted.
It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
If you're in there with a guy so big in front of you, you've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you've prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you and push his own weight on him.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Time winding down as we get set for another round. Here we go to the fourth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. He misses with that jab. Neither man really defending themselves. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Counter right. One punch could change everything in this battle. He just misses with that jab. And he misses with that jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We hear that old phrase, second wind. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
He blocks the jab. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Jab misses. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Swinging it. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action. And there's the bell for round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Great counter right hand there. Nice exchange here from both men. Both men step back for just a moment. Lands with the right counter. This This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart, even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
He blocks that jab. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. No stamina, no injury, but still throwing punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Good counter punching from both these fighters. That left counter was perfectly timed. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. There we go. It's round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Miss with that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Nice job by him to block that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. Round 8, and we're off again. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Just missed with that jab. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
How do they use this fighter's aggression against them? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Neither man really defending themselves.
It's everything we dreamt of. It's everything we got excited and giddy for. This is what we're here for.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Good counter punching. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Not sure how serious that cut is, but the referee's going to take a good look at it.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. They're going to call the doctor over in a minute to check out these cuts.
I hope you've got a good cuts man in that corner.
Got them heavy paws. Come out that corner.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber. 6'7" tall with that massive... Here he comes. Riddick Big Daddy Bowe, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a two-time heavyweight champion, and one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been.
Wow, someone's being really generous here, giving away a lot of weight.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lee.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
To fight in this venue, you have got to be a very accomplished fighter, and I think it's safe to say that both of these athletes are certainly that.
Todd is one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight in.
Fucking people up early.
Good luck.
You already know what it is. Shit, knocked down.
And there's the bell for round one. Watch the hook. Nice counter. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Left counter scores. I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
Well, Todd, let me explain to you. We're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you get hit.
This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. He wants to finish the show right now. Can he find that one big shot? I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Straight counter right-handed. Perfect counter shot. They exchange punches. He fails to score with that left hook. Whoa, Bowe took that and he didn't take it well at all. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Nice. And the big fella stumbling backwards. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I like fights like this. I gotta slow down. They can't be baited into his shit.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action. Here we go for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has.
Tactics out of the window. These guys just want to brawl.
He misses with that jab. Strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take three to give one. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
Left scores. Good counter punching from both these fighters. He parries the right jab away. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. The bell rings and we start the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And Bo is dazed. Is this big opportunity to finish the fight slipping him by? But somehow weathered the storm. Both men step back for just a moment. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan. You're in there with a guy so big in front of you. You've got to be smart. You've got to use your smarts and use that skill. This is what you've prepared for. You've got to negate that jab, let it ride past you and push his own weight on him.
Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Left counter was... That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you think, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you just seen the sun.
Continues to come forward, doesn't get dazed and stunned. Got Wilder has no chin like that. It's just cheating. I still with his ass. He getting a little bit of this cheating shit, but now I realize he's cheating. That shit's good. Fucked up. Good. And the play totally different now. He's about to get him eliminated by injury. Fucking cheating.
The referee calling for seconds out. Back at it in round 4. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
See as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight division, but we don't care. We want the heavy fists.
Because they're so big, because they can push, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire. Because someone's going to get hurt, and someone's going to react.
He just misses with that big right hand. Combination to this safe. Another scoring shot there.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Beautiful counter punch. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one out. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. There's a counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle it?
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He threw the hook, didn't land.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
The can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The courage on display here is incredible. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That counter shot lands. It's never good to have a body injury because your opponent is just going to target in on that area. Let's see defensively what strategy they have coming out in this next round.
Man, oh man, you know what? He's going to hope the referee doesn't jump in and stop it.
That left guy buried in his face. And knock it out like a pinball.
On to the sixth round. Well, if this round is anything like the last one, we're in for a treat.
How much energy did they use? How hard and how tough and how much they had to dig deep. This is just ridiculous. I don't know what to expect. I'm tired just watching it.
This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Big Daddy Bo. Look at that. This is embarrassing. I should stop this shit. I'll finish him off, though.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Defending. Nice counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. For the final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Deontay Wilder just got clipped. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, got right. Brush it off, get on with the job.
Going out Willie.
Round 7, here we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle him. He's got to block him.
Left counter punch will score. And the big fella stumbling backwards. Trying to just weather this tornado coming at him. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. Good counter-punching for both these athletes. Finish with that jab. Counter-punching. Catch and shoot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Good counter left hand there. Good left counter that lands. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before.
Fucking war.
This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
To make or break a fighter.
Like that.
Time winding down as we get set to jump back in the action. Round 8, and we're off again. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they want to shake your leg, and that's here away from getting stopped.
Good one. Right punch. Beautiful counter shot. Rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood. Look at it. Look at that cool exterior. You know what they're going to do? Walk him down, set him up. Don't make them blind him with a jab, then boom, let him shine.
Right punch. This fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. So the final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Counter right. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
And we enter the ninth. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen.
And some point point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. That's boom. Back to the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You get to do it again.
Counter right-handed kick. This fight has a real good flow to it. Seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget.
What the fuck we do? 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at him. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we got up.
Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
Well, we got going in the cup after this fight, Robbie.
It's round 10. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
And they get out of the way of that left hand. Adages, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has.
Deontay Wilder rocked.
Knocked his ass cold.
There you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree. I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.
He wasn't cheating. I thought he was cheating. He was fucking funny.
I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. There's nothing quite like a fight at the Empire Fight Camp. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Hi to everybody back home.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And facing him here is this man, Alexander Usyk, 6'3" and 198-centimeter reach.
Todd, this is well anticipated. I'm so looking forward to this.
Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber, fighting out of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the former heavyweight champion of the world. Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
And now for the official introductions. We turn.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Alexander Usyk.
A lot of pre-match drama, and they will settle their score under the sun here in this outdoor venue.
This is the fight of pride. This is two warriors that want to get in there and beat the hell out of each other. This is that fight.
These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. He misses with that jab. He misses with that jab. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Todd, and the heat is on, 3 minutes seems like 3 hours. It's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking to fight that doesn't look like they're prepped.
It looks like we're going to see an early, and the referee will begin the count. 10 seconds to get up. I don't see any movement here. It looks like this one's going to be over.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here. Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. The exchange. Counter right hand again. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. And a counter left. Usyk might go down here. What an upset. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now, they're saying, when you get out there, jump on him. Do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Exchange here from both men. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He just misses with that big right hand. A perfect counter shot. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. We'll keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of them. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it G's them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches. A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Perfect counter lands. He just misses with that jab. Counter right. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
Not much accuracy being displayed. Both of these fighters swinging wildly. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way.
Totally impressed. You know what? You got skill. You got... Oh, my goodness. I admire these guys.
Let's see if these two heavyweights decide to exchange bombs early or decide to box a little bit.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off, then blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Solid punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Good counter-punching from both these fighters. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
On to the fourth we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. Both men step back for just a moment. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And that's exactly where he doesn't need to be. How is he on his feet? This doesn't make sense. They have no respect for each other's punching power. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment.
Todd, we'll see much more, much better. We've been spoiled. I'm not being unfair. I'm not being unfair saying it's a little boring. It's not boring. We've probably just been spoiled.
You'd like to see more jabs. That left counterpunch will score. He missed with that jab. He blocks a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. He is down big time on the scores. Time for the 5th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Beautiful counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he just missed with that left jab.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Might want to back out of the pocket here. Look how slow these punches are. Both men step back for just a moment. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice job landing with that right-hand counter. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go in the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Nice counter. Defense is not an option for these two. Both men step back for just a moment. That left counter was perfectly timed. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift. You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
He parries that left jab away. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every minute of...
There's the bell to start round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you up.
Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here. They score with that left hand. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Through the hook, didn't land. That counter shot lands. Big swing and a miss. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. And we enter the 8th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. When are we going to see a jab from these two? The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Can they figure out the combination to this save?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He's going to keep his elbows tucked into the chest so he can avoid the pain of those body shots. But come on, that leaves more opportunities for headshots. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know what? I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
And there's the bell for round 9. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Lands with the right hand there. Fantastic punch. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
What can they change?
Jesus.